Here today with Daniel Magazoo from Ride the Wave. He's the founder and CEO over at a home services agency that focuses on organic Facebook group growth. Partnered up with the Sendblue team a while back now, before he even had any sort of SMS marketing or SMS system installed at all inside of his business. And he's going to walk us through his results working with the Sendblue team, his experience working with the Sendblue team, highlighting specifically how his show up rates went up by 20% from 40% to 60% after implementing the Blue Bubble. Daniel, thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Sam, and always happy to give a shout out to good companies who are helping us out. So thank you.
Let's go. We'll shout out Close CRM at the top of this because I know we both love Close CRM. What's that integration like for you over at Ride the Wave?
Yeah, so Close is what we use for our native CRM. Part of the reason why I went with Sendblue was because it was the only Blue Bubble provider that actually integrated with Close. Sendblue had a nice like one button set up to get that integration going, which was very nice. So yeah, it was super easy to get set up with Close directly.
What was it like working with the Sendblue team on how they maybe advised you to actually set up your workflows?
That was actually what I would say is the most valuable part, and something I wasn't really expecting when I was signing up. Ryan, who is my customer service manager, he actually got on like 3 or 4 calls with me to set up my Go High level. We planned out the text we want to send, the wait times, like how to make it look and appear like a real salesperson texting, what to say, all that sort of things. And me obviously not really knowing how to use Go High level, that was super helpful. And I actually got to learn how to use Go High level through those meetings. So it was incredibly beneficial.
How much did you learn about sounding like a human? You're unique where you actually weren't doing any SMS before, so maybe you didn't have any bad habits. But what'd you learn on that side of things?
I think it keeps people more interested in responding. Because if they think they're talking to a person, they just feel more obligated to respond than if they're talking to an automated text message, which is much easier to ignore. So yeah, learned a little bit about how to do that, what like are recommended like smart ways to sound like a person that doesn't come off as automated. So yeah, that was helpful as well.
A lot of people need help there. And if you needed more of Ryan's help, you could just ask for another call and he would get on another one with you, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. He offers sometimes, but without me saying anything. So
I love to hear that. That's great feedback. I'm going to share that with him. Your show up rates increased. What does that process look like for you for how you get people to show up to your calls right now?
Well, I think it just commits them a little more because they're texting us, responding to us like before the calls even happen. So before Sendblue, we actually didn't even have an SMS system. We just basically had the 3 automated texts that Calendly would send out as like your meetings now. Or so we've seen, just because like of the communication before the call, jump up from around 40 to 60% for show rates.
Pre-call conversations, I say, versus confirmations. I once made a YouTube video where I opted in for like 100 different coaching programs. 100% of them sent me an email. Only like 70% of them sent me a text message.
Very interesting.
It's a very underutilized channel. All right, last question for you here. Someone's watching this right now and they're not sure. Do you run Facebook ads? Is that what you do? Or no?
No. Organic Facebook marketing, specialized in Facebook group marketing.
How do you get your customers?
Whole bunch of ways. Cold calling, Facebook ads, tons of word of mouth. We work with a lot of different big networks. I guess that is part of word of mouth. I'm pretty big on Twitter. Referral partners, some white label, whole bunch of different ways.
All over the place. A business owner is watching this and they're not sure if they should put their money into like more Facebook ads or like another setter to go make cold calls, someone to post content for them on Twitter. Why would you recommend, or who would be a good fit to put their money here instead?
Into Sendblue?
Into Sendblue, yes, sir.
Who would be a good fit? I would say basically anybody who has consistent lead flow and they want a sort of automated system that gets people to respond, and they're looking to come across as more professional and more likely to get a response.
A human.
Yeah.
All right. Last part of this video, maybe one of my sales guys, like Cameron, who helped you out, sent a home services company to watch this because it's relevant to them. Who is Daniel? Who is Ride the Wave? How do people get in touch with you?
Couple ways. You can just reach out directly on our website. It's ridethewave.info. There's a Calendly meeting right there. That's the easiest way to get in touch with us. You can also email me, dmagazu@ridethewave.info, or follow me on Twitter, Danny_Magazu. Magazu spelled Magazu. Yeah.
And that would be home services companies that want to generate leads from organic Facebook groups and close affinities to organic Facebook groups, correct?
Yeah. So we work with over 150 active clients. So roofers, painters, landscapers, pest control, HVAC, plumbing, garage floor epoxy. Basically any service that has like a decently sized service area that can attack a whole bunch of Facebook groups. Those are our target customers and who we have a proven model with and playbook that we can generate results for. We work with a whole bunch of other people too, like accountants, dentists, screen printers. So we work with a couple different other industries as well that work well for Facebook groups. So if you're unsure, you can still reach out to us and see if we're a good fit. We'll tell you honestly if we think you are or not. But yeah.
Heck yeah. If you want to run it up in Facebook groups and you're a local service provider, hit up Ride the Wave. And if you want to run it up with Sendblue, hit up us at Sendblue. Daniel, thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sam.